Am I looking at you and then look?
No. You can look wherever.
Growing up in Florida, I spent a lot of time on the water, and particularly on a lake, learning my favorite water sport, which is wakeboarding. And God has used wakeboarding a lot in my life in a lot of different ways, but particularly in my journey through the PhD program. And first of all, when you're learning wakeboarding, that first summer out on the lake, a big part of it is just learning to get back up on the board. You fall a lot, it hurts, but you just can't let it keep you down. You just have to keep getting back up and keep going for it. In my first year through PhD, there was a lot of falling down. There's learning to receive criticism, there's learning to give criticism. And that first year, maybe that first semester for you, just keep in mind, a lot of it is about getting back on that board and just learning to keep getting back up and not letting it keep you down. A second summer of learning wakeboarding, you go out, you're up on the board, you're staying up a lot better than you used to, but the best way in wakeboarding to stay up is the easiest way is just to stay on that wake right behind the boat. It's safe, you can just ride easy, and you're just learning the feel of the board. And you're not going across the waves yet, you're not doing any tricks, you're just riding behind that boat and getting the feel of how it's supposed to be. And the second year going into my PhD, and maybe it'll be sooner for you, maybe an earlier semester, a second or third semester, you start to do the same thing. You're up, you're not falling as much, you're receiving criticism better, giving it better. But that year, you're learning just to ride behind that wake. You're getting more comfortable with your field, you're learning better research, but you're just staying comfortable and learning that field and just riding in your comfort zone. And then you go out that third summer of learning wakeboarding, and all of a sudden, you're up on that board, you're riding behind the wake, you've got a grasp on this sport, but then you're saying, I can go across back and forth behind this boat, I'm gonna start doing some tricks and jumping. And that happened for me in PhD. That third year going into it, all of a sudden, I've gotten a lot better grasp on this field and seeing what scholars are saying and understanding and synthesizing better. And then I'm able to add my own voice here and there into the research and into what's happening. And I can start to see where my dissertation is going to develop. And so I just say to you, and the same thing, it may happen for you quicker than it did for me. But as you're journeying through this program, just be sober, be realistic about where you are with your skills, with your journey. Understand that and be patient with yourself, and just know it's a process for everyone. First, learning how to just get back up when you've had a hard day and when you've received something that maybe you've never done before in school. The next year or the next semester, just riding behind that wake and learning to do that research and feeling good about it. And then all of a sudden, one day you're doing jumps and flips and you're adding your own voice into the research. And that's kind of the process. And I just encourage you in that and just say, hang in there and get ready for a great ride.